friends. Thanks so much for sharing a little bit of your day with me. I'm so excited to offer a little encouragement. This morning I was inspired after hearing one of my favorite authors, Steven Furtick, talk on a message of your perspective can either be your prison or your passport. A passport to all the great things that are in store for you in life, or a prison cell to keep you away from living the life that you were created to live. So I was inspired to go and put together a little acrostic for you on the fact that if we look at ourselves and consider our lives blessed, then we're too blessed to be stressed, and I confess to being guilty some days of allowing the stress of life to get the better of me. But I think we can all do a little bit better job. We'll start with the letter B. B stands for be intentional. You know, you can allow life to come at you, or you can choose how you're going to live your life. John Maxwell, my other favorite leadership author, has a great new book out called Intentional Living, and it offers so many tips and secrets to allow us to live a great life. You know, next we've got the letter L, and L stands for love. You've got to love everyone. And I know there are some people out there that perhaps might be a little more difficult to love, but our perspective of showing love is better and encourages us and becomes this great perspective that opens doors to so many wonderful things. Next, we have the letter E, and E is to endure. Yes, sometimes bad things happen to good people, but we have to endure them and we have to push our way through them. And so many of us as leaders, and whether you're leading your home, leading your family, leading the book club, leading your Bible study, leading a Fortune 500 company, or like me, leading a nonprofit public television station, we're out front. And that kind of makes us a target for people to throw things at us and to pull us down and try to tear us down. But we've got to endure and we've got to push through on the letter E. S, the first S anyhow, is for subdue negativity. You've got to lasso it, I say, throw it on the ground and stomp on it. You know, you can't let negative thoughts get the best of you. The second S is stop being surprised. Yes, tough things are going to happen. People will attack you. Your kids will make your life challenging some days. You won't agree with your spouse. But you've just got to decide that you're willing to push through this day. John Maxwell has a saying, and I'm not going to get it exactly right, but it's something like this. When you wake up in the morning, expect problems. When you go to lunch, expect problems. When you get to the end of the day, expect problems. When you go to bed at night and you haven't had any problems, be pleasantly surprised. So, expect them, they're going to come. How are you going to handle them? Positively, I hope. Next, we've got E, and it's end excuses. So, no more excuses for why you don't walk in your destiny. It's only our fault. We've got to do what needs to be done. We've got to exercise to lose weight, to live healthier lives. We've got to have that intentional living and choose to make the right choices so that we can really enjoy life. Finally, D, and I saved my absolute favorite one for last, and that's defend your destiny. I've often shared here that each of us was created for greatness. And the only thing standing between you and your greatness is sort of your perspective. I'm a person of faith, and Romans 8:28 says, God works all things together for the good of those who love Him. And because I believe in that, that helps me push through the bad days. That helps me deal with all the difficult things that come my way. You know, we're such social media fans, and I love Facebook as much as you do. But sometimes when we read our Facebook walls and other people's walls, you're only seeing a snapshot of the best things of their lives. It's their highlight reel, so to speak. You're not seeing their day-to-day struggles. And so we can tend to compare each other and not feel so good about ourselves because we think someone else is enjoying a better life. But you know what? Your life is great when we choose and we have that perspective. Think about it, my friends. Will you allow your perspective to be your prison or your passport to greatness? I hope you choose the latter. Thanks so much for your time, and look forward to seeing you back here next time. And until then, remember, make every minute matter.